morning we are going to be speaking to someone that I think is absolutely amazing, electrifying, and very, 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 very much beautiful. Good morning.
Morning, Erica. How are you?
And you will forgive me on that one. It is Eleana Makombe. You know when you know someone, you're thinking everybody does. Exactly. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Than't you so much for having me today.
I'll ask you first things first. What do you make of this scenery, looking at this scenery in the morning like this?
Beautiful.
I'm asking that because of your artistic levels.
Yeah.
I know that we would appreciate something that looks very much like this.
It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Especially, I'm looking at this time, it's morning, and you're just seeing the sunrise, and yeah, it's beautiful.
You are based in the United Kingdom,
yes.
and to see your presence here in Zimbabwe, we know that we are looking forward to something very electrifying. So why are you here? What do we look forward to? How much is it? What must we wear? What's happening?
First of all, Zimbabwe is home. Mm-hmm. It's my home. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I've just come home. And what you're looking for, quite a number of things. Quite interesting month, a year, I can say a year. This week, I'll be performing at July Worship Festival, Music Festival, yes. For Minister Makombe.
They must look forward
yes.
to it.
Yeah. Oh my God. You don't want to miss it. You really
it
don't
is
want
happening at
Harare Gardens
yeah?
starting tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So it's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So yeah, it's going to be a power-packed event. Mm-hmm. Great artists, great ministers. I feel very honored to be part of this event. It's just, yeah, what I can just say, you don't want to miss it. You need to get a ticket if you haven't got one.
I'm going to ask you something because your concert is dubbed the Grateful Concert. Now, yeah. I must ask, if you're going to be performing for 3 days, as a woman in general, we've got a lot that we go through. Yeah. And thank God for Women Crush Wednesday because we get to celebrate ourselves. Now, how do you manage to keep up with your voice, your work, your personal life, and also just be able to please your fans and still keep yourself together?
Right. It's quite a number of things to keep my voice. Obviously, there are some remedies that you, as artists, you know, as a music artist,
the honey and water.
The honeys and the waters.
Yeah.
And just trying sometimes not to talk too much. Mm-hmm. I know, like now, I've been doing rehearsals back and forth, and I can even hear my voice is starting to crack a little bit. Mm-hmm. But just rest it a little bit and balancing with the family, with everything, work life, everything. Yeah. I can just say, in a nutshell, you can never balance. Life can never be balanced.
All I know is that you've got to keep your foot on the pedal.
Yes,
you've got to
you
keep
need
it
to
moving.
make sure that at least you prioritize what you think this is first, and then focus on that, and then make realistic targets.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like realistic. Now, why did you decide to name the concert Grateful? What are we grateful for? What are you grateful for?
Wow. What can we be grateful for? Yeah. Myself, I'm grateful, firstly, for the gift of life.
Oh, yeah, lovely.
That's just breathing the air that we're breathing. That's first and foremost. That's all I'm grateful for. Not talking much about my family, not talking much. It's a lot. Just being alive, just having good health. Yeah. Just, not mentioning the materialistic things, but just even grateful of who God is, that He even died for me on the cross. And for me to be called a child of God today, it's because of His grace. And if it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't be where I am today. So I should be grateful. That alone should make myself be grateful.
I think that stands for all of us, if I do say so myself, for all of us, even at home. When we do attend the Grateful Concert, we must remember to stand grateful. You've got to tell me something, though. I can't have you here and actually not ask you the real question. Tell me about your worst moments on stage. Maybe the first times you were on stage. I asked this because the first time I even had to stand in front of people, I lost myself. So what was it like for you?
Oh, I remember Grateful last year, the first Grateful.
This is the third one.
This is we've just came on from the second one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So from the first one, I remember I was really shaky. Yeah. And I went on the stage. It was time for me to sing. People were looking at me now. I'm supposed to sing. I ended up crying. I think I shed tears for almost...
On stage?
On stage, no. Trust me. And I hear people were like,
We were like,
can you
but
just
someone may worship,
stop?
surely someone thought
Nay,
that this was the
nay,
grace
Mungu.
making you cry.
Eleana, chinyarara, tikuda kuti uimba, tisino tuchine.
Oh, word.
But yeah, I think that was the worst. That was the worst.
And having asked you that, the reason I asked you that, what did you take from that? Because, you know, pain teaches us a lot.
Yeah.
So what, as for someone who's looking at you right now, listening from home, what did you take away from that? And what do you want people to take away from their worst moments in life?
Right. I would take it as the worst moment, but I want to put it in a positive way.
Yeah, of course we must.
Yeah, because I remember when I was standing there, I was overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed. So shedding a tear sometimes it's good enough. It expresses you how you feel, and it's like, I remember I was like, oh, you know what? I'm crying, but I'm really grateful, God.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful that looking at the house, it was a full house. Trust me, it was a sold-out show. So it was my first show, and you're thinking, oh my God, really, are these people here? They're here for us to just be in the presence of God. Yeah. So I would put it as, just take it as a way of, how do I put it? I'm trying to...
You are really soul searching, and I love that. Yeah,
yeah,
take your time.
Yeah. You're taking it as something that you know, yes, I'm crying here, but it's tears of joy. Yeah, in the end of the day.
I must ask, I've been so privileged, and maybe not so privileged, to go to recording studios and associate with a lot of people, a lot of talent that's trying to get ahead. And it's a tough space to be in. When a woman like in a recording studio and the producer's just not having it. And this person really does have talent. And whilst we have you here today on a Wednesday morning, there are females looking at you that want to be like you, that you inspire. What do you say to them today? To say, keep going, what to look out for? You would know best what to say to someone who wants to follow your path.
Stay focused. The journey is not easy. Just stay focused and do not give up. Yeah, the journey is not easy. There's nothing which is easy. Just stay focused and keep pushing. You definitely, the light will shine bright some other time. Yeah.
Listen, if you're just joining us, we are speaking here to Eleana Makombe. We are also looking forward to the Grateful concert, the third one, and hopefully you and I will go there being so grateful. Listen, I've got to thank you for taking the time out. It's early Wednesday morning, and it's a lot to be sitting here looking. You and I both looking this beautiful. So I've got to say thank you, and all the best for the Grateful concert. Definitely, we'll see you there.
Thank you so much.
Konapo, Ipapo pa ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.